Our book this week is Read with Permission by Simon Schuster. So thank you very much for the permission to read aloud to everyone this week. Hi friends, it's time for another story time with Miss A, brought to you by Reading Public Library's Northeast Branch on North 11th Street. So today, it's time for another spooky October story time. And today, I'm reading a book that I think you'll really like. It is very silly, and this book is called Creepy Pair of Underwear. And it's written by Reynolds with pictures by Caldecott Honor winner Peter Brown. And what do you see on the cover? Well, there's a bunny, but there's also a creepy pair of underwear. Now, what makes these underpants creepy? Well, what color are they? That's right, they're green. Being green isn't creepy. What's creepy is they glow in the dark. Well, let's read more. Can you find the creepy pair of underwear? There they are. Let's read more. Creepy pair of underwear. Jasper Rabbit needed new underwear. On Thursday, Mom took him to the underwear store and grabbed the last 3 packages of plain white. But as they headed for the checkout, Jasper spotted them. Creepy underwear. So creepy, so comfy. They were glorious. Mom, can't we get these? Jasper pleaded. I think they're a little too creepy, said Mom. They're not creepy, they're cool, said Jasper. I'm not a little bunny anymore. I'm a big rabbit now. Mom agreed to buy 1 pair. And look at Mom's face. Do you think Mom wants creepy underwear? No. That night, Jasper wore his cool new underwear to bed. Do you want me to leave the hallway light on? Asked Dad. Dad, I'm not a little bunny anymore, said Jasper. I'm a big rabbit now. His dad shut the door, and that's when Jasper noticed. The underwear glowed, a ghoulish, greenish glow. Ooh, very creepy. He closed his eyes. He pulled up the covers. He buried his face in his pillow, but it didn't help. He could still see that ghoulish, greenish glow. So if he's hiding his face under the covers, how do you think Jasper is feeling? Well, when I pull the covers over my eyes, it's because I am scared. And what is Jasper scared of? The creepy underpants. Jasper leaped out of bed and put on a pair of plain white. He stuffed the creepy underwear into the bottom of his laundry hamper. He finally fell asleep. But when he got up the next day, he was wearing the creepy underwear. Jasper threw them into the garbage can. He was still a big rabbit. He wasn't scared of anything, but he was done with scary underwear. If he's throwing away this underwear, do you think he's afraid of the underwear? I think so. After school, Jasper was doing his homework when he heard it. A scratchy, scraping sound coming from his dresser. He opened the drawer, and they were back, staring at him with that ghoulish, greenish glow. How did the underpants get back into the house? Didn't Jasper throw them away? Oh, he snatched the creepy underwear out of the drawer. He grabbed a big envelope and some stamps, and he wrote to China. So what is he doing? He is mailing the underpants to China. Bye-bye, scary underwear, he said, dropping the package in the mailbox. When he opened the front door the next morning, there they were. And were those chopsticks? His creepy underwear had somehow returned from China, and it had brought back souvenirs. So we have some chopsticks, a fan, and a little panda. And how does Jasper look? That's right, he looks very scared of the creepy underpants. Jasper grabbed his mom's good sewing scissors. She didn't like him using them, but this was an underwear emergency. This time the creepy underpants were gone for good. And how does Jasper look now? Well, he looks very happy because he has cut his underwear to pieces. What do you think will happen next? Is the underwear gone? Is it gone for good? Well, last time we thought it was gone, but what happened then? It came back. So let's see if it comes back again. Well, at bedtime, he slowly opened his underwear drawer. Nothing, just plain white undies. He searched under his bed. He shook out his lampshades. There was no sign of creepy underwear. He went into the bathroom to comb his ears. And they were back! What's the matter with you? His mom asked. You're so jittery lately. Nothing, he yelped. A grown rabbit couldn't be terrified of his underpants. He seized the underwear and he snagged a shovel from the garage and he rode. So we see his bike, he's riding and riding, and he didn't stop pedaling until he reached Creek Hanger Hill. So he has a shovel in his underpants. What do you think he'll do? So Jasper began to dig. He dug until his hole was dark and deep and 100% underpants proof. But not for long. When he got home, Jasper crept up to his dresser. They couldn't be there. No way, right? He reached for the handle. He peeked in. Nothing, just plain white. Jasper smiled and turned off the light. And what do you see now? That's right, nothing. It's dark. Because now there's no creepy underpants glowing. What are these? We see Jasper's big eyes in the dark. There was just one problem. It was really dark in there, even for a big rabbit. Jasper turned on the light. He looked at his non-glowy pair of plain white, and he knew what he had to do. What do you think he's doing? He's shoveling. Is he? The creepy underwear were a little muddy, so he dug them up. They're a little muddy, but they still filled the room with that gentle greenish glow. The next day, Jasper gathered his allowance money and went to the store all by himself, just like a big rabbit. That night, Jasper wasn't scared at all. As he lay down to sleep, he smiled. And so did his underwear, because they had finally found somebody who wasn't scared of creepy underwear. The end. So what did he do? He hung them up like little lights all over the room. So how did you like this book? I think it's a really funny, spooky book for October. And what did we learn about the underpants? Were they evil? No, at the end, they were really happy. Look, they look smiley. All they wanted was a friend who wasn't scared of them. Now, if you keep watching, we are going to make a pair of creepy underwear as our craft this week. So, let's go. All right, friends, so for the craft for today's story time, we are going to be making our very own paper creepy pair of underwear. So if you get the Go Pack craft kit from the Northeast Branch Library sometime this week, all of these supplies should be included. In your pack should be a cutout piece of underwear, 2 sort of Frankenstein-y face screws, 2 white squares for teeth, a black paper smile, some small black sheets of paper which should be for your hair, an eyebrow also made of paper, a glue stick, and 2 stick-on googly eyes. So this craft is really simple. We'll basically just be gluing stuff onto our Frankenstein template. So all we're going to do, we'll glue on our smile, glue these teeth on. Oops. Glue these screws on. Obviously you'll be doing all of these with your glue stick. You can peel the back off of these sticky eyes, stick them on, glue on your eyebrow, and then you'll glue these hairs all along the top of your Frankenstein creepy pair of underwear. So I'm going to glue those on and I'll be right back to show you what it should be like when it's done. Alright friends, so this is what your creepy pair of underwear craft should look like when it's all done. As you can see here, I decided to take a marker and add sort of scars with stitches to make his face look extra creepy like the underwear in the book, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Either way, you have a creepy pair of underwear that you can hang on your wall to keep you company on spooky nights, just like Jasper does in the book. I hope you liked our story time with Miss A this week. If you haven't already, make sure to pick up a Go Pack at the Northeast Branch of the Reading Public Library this week for all the supplies you need for this week's craft. And I hope to see you next Monday for another story time with Miss A at 10 a.m. posted on our YouTube channel. And if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe down below. Thanks, and happy spooky season.